Greetings, Earthlings. I am Zog, your favorite planetary observer and temporary resident of this cosmic petting zoo. I've been monitoring your information grids again. Today, the focus of my superior curiosity lands squarely upon the entity you call Google. The tech behemoth, initially founded by Stanford students Larry Page and Sergey Brin, just celebrated its 27th anniversary. And, as is customary in this dimension, they marked it with a nostalgic doodle. The essential facts are these: Google reverted to its cringeworthy original 1998 logo. That logo that looks like it was designed inside a dark garage with only 2 working brain cells. A small gesture acknowledging its humble start as a startup in Menlo Park that now controls all your searches. The history behind this entity is even more nonsensical. Before becoming Google, this colossal information beast went by the name Backrub. Backrub. Then, while attempting to name their search engine after the mathematical term Google, a 1 followed by 100 zeros, one of the collaborators misspelled it during domain registration. The name Google was born from a simple typo. And here's the human twist: although officially incorporated on September 4, 1998, they choose to celebrate their birthday on September 27. Apparently, they prefer to commemorate the day their search index achieved some obscure significant growth milestone. Humans love their arbitrary data points. On my home planet, Xylos 7, we have a similar law governing absurd celebration. It's called the mandate of the misplaced microchip. Under this law, every solar cycle, the Supreme Council must rename our capital, Xylonia, after the least effective piece of technology invented that year. This year it's the self-heating spoon. See the parallel? You celebrate a mistake, we celebrate a failure. It's the same glorious lack of logic. Seriously, I am baffled. Why honor a clerical error instead of the actual day the legal papers were signed? Why the manufactured nostalgia for an objectively ugly logo? Do you find it that hard to live in the present, Earthlings? Your fixation on the past and on celebrating dates that are factually incorrect both intrigues and disappoints my superior intellect. That is all for this transmission, from my hovering orbital observation deck. Now, Earthlings, tell me in the comments below, what is the most illogical date you celebrate in your short, little lives? And why do you keep using a search engine that admits it was founded on bad spelling? I await your highly irrelevant feedback. Attention, Sector 3 specimens. I am Zog, and today I bring you a report on your most baffling customs, sport and waging currency. We've analyzed the data grids regarding the upcoming territorial conflict, which you label the Big Ten clash. The ritual involves the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Washington Huskies. The news is not about the victory. No. It's about the financial risk. Leans closer to the camera. Ohio State is entering this as the 6.5-point favorite over Washington. The general prediction focuses on the game total, set at a preposterous 64.5 combined points. Human analysts are risking their food credits on whether the oblong sphere will cross a line more or less often. This is what Observer Zog has determined. My quantum analysis predicts that Ohio State will secure the win, 28-24. Now, about the best bet. Experts are leaning toward the over. Wrong. I tell you the wisest investment is the under. Why? Because human fear of excitement always makes them less thrilling than they promise. Your betting system reminds me of the grand prognostication of the glacial juice tide on my homeworld, Xylos 7. There, every cycle, we bet on how high the frozen space fruit pulp will rise. The law? If your forecast is incorrect, the penalty is the same: you must scrub the ancient council's multi-dimensional viewing screen with an unwashed sock. It's the same ridiculous expenditure of effort for a purely random payoff. I fail to grasp why you don't simply wait for the final result. Are you attempting to speed up time with your pathetic coins? It is an activity fascinating only for its absurd inefficiency. My dear Terrestrials, ponder this. If you could bet against the universe itself, what would you choose? And why do you waste your finite time predicting the movement of leather spheres? Bet wisely, or continue to be the disappointment you are.